Welcome back everybody to Breathe Out Chicago. In this video, we're going to talk to Leeta. Leeta is an instructor at Body and Brain, and she's working with the Heroes program. The Heroes is a part of Body and Brain. I'll let her explain a little bit more about what that is. And they're working on some park cleanup at a couple of local Chicago Park District parks. I'm excited to have you join us today. Thank you for joining. Let's get started.
I'm working as the Be Hype team coordinator or leader, and so that's like a branch of the Heroes group, the Heroes leadership group. And then we're working together with the Chicago Park District under a program called Pitch In for the Parks. So we just started this month. This will be our second one. We're doing another one at the end of the month. Heroes it's a really awesome group of mostly young adults, pretty kind of loose age range, but it's kind of like a higher energy group where we do all of the similar things we do in the centers, like mind, body, fitness training, martial arts, meditation, etc. But then we also teach more about the deeper principles of growth, of giving back, of community service, and spiritual development. Heroes, pretty much since I started Body and Brain training. So that was in 2007. So that's over 10 years. The ones that I remember from way back were like the Phoenix Project, which was a lot more community service based as well, and a lot of training. We've had the hero camps, leadership trainings, pretty much anything that we've done I've experienced at one point or another. I'm traveling to Sedona or to New York and participating in like a lot of team building and self-development programs. Well, it's something that we've talked about and that we've done like for years now, like for some time. It's not like we just started doing it. It's kind of something that has been done on and off in the Heroes. And it's also kind of like one thing out of many that we try to do to give back. So it might be, sometimes it might be volunteering at a senior center or with kids, or just any idea that people come up with on how we can do community service. But that's one that is popular because it's sort of easy to organize, and then it's much needed in so many communities and neighborhoods. And yeah, so it's kind of been ongoing. It's not like it's just starting, but we're trying to kind of start it again now. So the goal that I had, I personally had the goal of like kind of just seeing, like kind of just doing it, like getting out there and then just seeing what happened. Like, okay, I don't know how many people are coming. I don't know how it's gonna go, but let's just do it. And then the Heroes goal is always pretty similar. It's like, let's get people together. Let's expand on these principles and on taking action. So that was my goal. And it went really well. It was a small group. It was like maybe five of us, but I really felt that potential of like, okay, we're starting it. And then something that happened that wasn't expected was that somebody, kind of a random young person that was just walking around the park, he joined us, and so we kind of have like a new hero member. I mean, he's new, but essentially we made a new hero and Be Hype team member. So yeah, that was the goal, is kind of like, aside from the main goal of doing park cleanup, giving back and growing through that, is like taking action, getting out there. Yeah, well, I went because even though like I'm trying to organize it and have people like come and join us and everything, I wanted to do it by myself today, just to kind of like observe myself and like what I'm feeling while I'm doing it, while I'm, you know, cleaning up the park, and kind of just like go into like that meditative, have that meditative experience. And I felt like that would help me talk about it more, as opposed to like just, because it's like, it's easy to be like, yeah, we're gonna go clean up the park, and that's a really good thing, but that's not always like, it's not always obvious to everybody like why that's a good thing, other than like to some people it's like, oh, why would I want to go pick up trash? You know, that's not something that's not something everybody's like excited to do. And so I think right now what I'm learning from it is how can I help people feel that like that motivation, that wanting to do it. I think there's a lot of people that do too, but like that's kind of like the balance I'm trying to find, is like, how can I also inspire people to want to do it? And I think part of that was like, okay, well, what am I experiencing and feeling while I'm doing it? And what I felt was like, I feel like lighter after I do it, because I'm not just cleaning the park, it's like my environment, it's my consciousness, it's my community. So I start to feel that interconnection more realistically, like as I'm there, as I'm doing it. But I can't, it's hard to talk about if I don't go out and do it. If I'm just like, come on guys, let's go clean the park. Like, okay, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, no thanks. But if I can describe it more like, this is a deep feeling and this is how I felt and this is why it's, like I feel like it's different. Yeah. Yes, so something that I want to share more with people is our Be Hype team, or Brainy Hype team. So this is kind of like a newer project, and it's still kind of growing, but right now we have a group online and social media on Facebook that the more people that join, the more they'll learn about it. But it's essentially, it starts online because one of our goals is to really share as much good information online, and anything that's healthy, that inspires you, that puts you in a good mood, anything like that. Creative and wellness, basically. And we're just really excited about it because even though it does, sometimes certain things don't seem like they make a big impact, but the contrast between how much we post like positive and negative makes a big difference. And so if we keep posting things that are positive and helpful, I mean, that makes a big difference, especially if we all do it together. So that's what the Be Hype team is about. And then also, like, we're still getting to the hype part of it, you know, but it's essentially to create that kind of energy of being hyped about creating, you know, things that are healthy for everybody. So that's the Be Hype team, and you can find it on Facebook. So far, like the park cleanup is one initiative that we've been a big part of, and then supporting people online, basically, like with things that they may be a part of, whether sometimes it's someone's band or they're a teacher themselves, or they have a community group. So basically, like a group that will share your content that resonates with, you know, and so that's a lot of what we've been doing, and then we just hope to grow from there, expand from there. Definitely online or at a Body and Brain Center. So online, we have the Facebook group for Be Hype, and then we have a Heroes Unite group. The Heroes website also tells you when we have the monthly online trainings and the camps. So online is a great source, and then any Body and Brain Center too. You can ask about Heroes and just or Google it, but get involved, especially with the monthly online trainings. That's a really great way to connect.
Breathe out, Chicago!
Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video, and leave a comment if you have any questions or want more information about anything that you saw in this video. And we look forward to seeing you again in future videos. Thanks for watching.